Sup, everyone? Yeah, I'd say it's officially here. I feel like we're almost through the end of the first week now, right? No, Hall of Fame game was last week, but that's just a little pre-start. It was our team's official time, Bills and Giants. If you guys haven't known, I'm the Bills fan. Yeah, and neither of us have had the best of luck right recently. I know the Bills have done good in the regular season, but doesn't portray well into the playoffs. I'd rather do what the Giants do and just eventually get a good draft pick and become good. But we'll see. It's always a new year. It's fun. I would say both teams, I don't know. I don't really count wins and losses in preseason that much. I would say both teams look good, right? I know Giants did end up losing, but it's preseason. I don't know. I thought they looked pretty decent still. They had some good plays. Dart got drilled, but he was fine. Came back in, threw a touchdown, right? Forgot who it was too. Was his guy's name Malachi Flynn? Yeah. Hopefully he's good for you guys. It'd be cool to get a third or fourth receiver. Yeah, he did actually look pretty good. I think he only missed one pass. I kind of figured they weren't going to lose in the first game in the stadium, even if it was preseason. I just had a feeling that, it was kind of meant to be. And what else was I trying to think of? There was something else about that game. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Oh, and I knew he was going to start it, too, because, he didn't start last year in the preseason, or he didn't even play in the preseason, but, in a new stadium, new coach, there's just too much to prove. It's kind of the same with the Giants. They didn't have a new stadium, but new coach. Why not have your new guy, or your whole team go out there and play their first game and try to see how you fit with the new coach? So, kind of made sense to me that they went out there, but definitely looked like mid-season form for the Bills. At least some of the players. Obviously, some of them still need some work to do, but a lot of, especially Josh, looked like he didn't really miss a step or anything. But it's a long season. Definitely a long season, and the one thing that you can't control is health and injuries, so we'll see. But, yeah, I know they both play next week. We're already talking about this. Bills, I think they play 1 o'clock, right? And then Giants are at 4:30. Usually we get hanging out around anywhere from 2 to 3ish, give or take 30 minutes on even that. So yeah, usually we're trying to say is we're gonna be hanging out watching those. So I'm not sure if we'll be doing our videos or what will happen. Maybe we can get a video in during halftime of the Giants one. But yeah, we definitely plan to watch most of that game, most of the Giants one, and if not, the ending of the Bills one, if it's still on when we get here. But yeah, that'll be fun. Hopefully that's like that a little bit in the regular season. I know they don't play on Saturdays in the regular season, but never know. Maybe they'll, even Thursdays we usually don't get to see the game, but you never know. Maybe we'll see what's happening, switch some hours around or stuff. All depends. What else? Other teams have looked good too, obviously. This was just kind of we did talk a little bit about Friday or Thursday, but none of the games happened yet, so if we want to go back to Thursday, Mendoza made a start. So did Jeremiah Love, right? Jeremiah Love got hurt, I saw. He's out next week. Not sure about the rest of the season or not, but that's crazy. He was the number 3 pick. Mendoza looked like a typical first-round draft pick quarterback to me. Oh, shit. Well, there's some other games. They're just kind of boring. I didn't watch any yesterday. Actually, I did. I watched the Jets. Yeah, I forgot. I did actually have that game on as well. It was the only game I could find. I did watch that one, yeah. They didn't look bad. They didn't look good. But they're the Jets, What else can we say about them being Bills and Giants fans? But yeah, definitely some fun stuff. I like preseason. It's like a love and hate, I like seeing some of the rookies. I am just hateful and fearful of the injuries that can come from preseason. But I do like seeing some of the rookies. I like seeing guys fight for spots. It's fun. It's that's some real football right there. Those guys are playing like it is their Super Bowl. And I don't know. That's what makes the Super Bowl so fun to watch. The guys play hard, so But it sucks, like, if you're a quarterback on, like, the Bills. You know you're a backup. There's no getting to that first spot unless there's an injury. So, I don't know, though. I feel like you can't really think that way when you're playing, too, though, you know? Like, everyone has a role and a position on a team, just like in a job office or an office job, everything. But, yeah. Well, so what, we got, like, what, 3 weeks until football? Because they get the 1 week off in between, so 4 weeks. And it starts on a Wednesday this year. I just found that out, like, literally today, like, not even an hour ago. We saw that commercial. I already forgot who it is. Oh, it's Super Bowl rematch. Seahawks, Patriots. Gross. Horrible Super Bowl, by the way. We can finally talk about it. The next year's starting. Both teams, absolutely disgusting, honestly. I don't dislike the Seahawks. I do dislike the Patriots. I'll be honest about that. I do dislike them. But Seahawks, I don't know. Who really gives a shit about them, you know? Like, that's what I really feel like. Just boring. They lost the MVP to the Chiefs. They didn't even want to repay him. They're like, yeah, let's just give him to the Chiefs. You guys can have Kenneth Walker. He's a running back. They don't matter in this league. It's basically how all running backs go. But yeah, definitely interesting. It's gonna be a fun year, though. I think it'll be a fun year. Should be. There's always gonna be that one team that surprises you too. Can't tell you already who I think it's gonna be. I have no idea. Give a bold prediction here. Let me think. A team that's gonna surprise people this year. I'm gonna go with the Titans, even though they looked like absolutely shit on Friday. So maybe I don't want to. They looked like they played the worst preseason game out of any team. Them and the Falcons look pretty bad. Yeah, he looked terrible. I did see his stats. I didn't watch that game, but I saw his stats. Let me think here for a second. I'm going to go, yeah, maybe I will stick with the Titans. I don't know. They do have Cam Ward, so I feel like it's a good risk chance. Like a rookie or a second-year quarterback could kind of pop off, could kind of suck. So... Buccaneers. Yeah. Yeah, either one of them could be surprises, you know. I think I don't know. I think the NFL is really weird because you need to win every week. Like, it's not like baseball or basketball where you can, like, kind of just take a day off, per se, or a week off, and which would be in football. But you can't really just take a week off. Like, every week matters. You can't just, like, go in thinking I can lose this game and I'll be fine for next week. There's only 17 games are only played. There's 18 weeks. And to me, that means every game matters because you would think, realistically, nowadays, you probably need at least 10 wins to get into the playoffs. And that's only giving you 8 or 7 weeks of error. It's not a lot. And that's like being generous, saying that there's some games, some years you might need 11 wins to get into the playoffs. Like, not every year. There are down years where a team can even slide in with 9 wins at 9 and 8. That does happen, but I don't know. I just think the room for error is way less in the NFL than any other sport. You need to play your best of your best. So that's where I think that these random teams can kind of like pop off because it just matters so much, you know. But I don't know. Or it'll be the same bullshit every year where there's like 3 or 4 teams that are serious until the players retire. And that is what it is. But, I mean, like, look at the Patriots last year. They're a good example. Like, no one thought they were going to make it to the Super Bowl. I hate them. But damn, did they ball out. Like, they did ball out. They made it. At the end of the day, they were the ones that were in it. So, no matter the way they got there, they still won a lot of games in the regular season that mattered. So, yeah, good example right there. We'll leave it with that example. But yeah, definitely always a year, or always a team every year that will surprise. Seems to always happen. Not saying they're going to win the Super Bowl or make the Super Bowl, but it could even be like just the Jets finishing like 9 and 8. That would be a big surprise. Or the Cardinals making the playoffs somehow. Like, that'd be a huge surprise. So, I think that stuff's going to happen? No. But, I don't know. NFL is just, it's interesting. It's an interesting little league, you know? You need to win. You need to win. And winning's the most important. Browns looked like shit. Forgot they played today. They obviously didn't get any answers with their quarterback room. 34-10. Bears are kind of good, though. I think the Bears' backups are a lot better than a lot of people think. Even their I don't think their starters played, but the Bears aren't bad. The Indiana Bears. Can't wait for that change. Holy shit. That's going to be so weird. It's going to be so ugly. They might as well just change the name. Just abolish the whole Bears team at this point. I mean, don't even be the Bears. Just go to, like, the Indiana... Yeah, something. Anything, really. Doesn't really matter. I don't know. Because you can't stay Chicago Bears living in Indiana. So they got to at least change their name to Indiana. So we'll see. Sucks because I feel like they're just starting to get good now, too. So, like, the fans in Chicago. Like, they're good, really good in, like, the 80s and the 90s, but, like, recently, no. So it's kind of shitty that, like, now they're starting to do good and they're leaving the loyal fans, you know, the ones that actually give a shit, not the money people that are in Indiana that's just trying to move them out there for money. Yeah. I don't know. It is definitely interesting, but it's also like, I don't know. Because the Bills almost moved to Toronto, and that would have pissed me off. Like, I would definitely not be a Bills fan right now. I think that was when I was in high school still, so it's a long time ago. But yeah, they were thinking of moving to Canada, like Toronto, so that would have been it for me. I probably would have never liked football again, honestly. I probably wouldn't even give a shit what was going on in the NFL right now. I think it would have changed a lot. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could have changed things, though, you know. Like, imagine, I don't know, the Falcons not blowing that 28-3 lead. Is Brady still the GOAT? Who knows? But they did. So, doesn't matter. It's all hypotheticals. But yeah, well, we're super pumped for football season. If you couldn't tell, got a couple more weeks though until regular season. Not gonna. Who knows if we'll always talk about preseason? It is fun though. There's stuff that matters. People get injured definitely, but some more games tonight that we won't be able to get reviewed or get any review on, but that's fine. It's like we said, it's preseason. Not gonna, and it's one of them's Cowboys, so I could really care less. So yeah, we'll end up looking back into those maybe next week if it matters, or the week after when we're talking about week 2. But yeah, we also got a movie review on deck. End of Oak Street that Jay went and saw. A little bit better of it though. Kind of like kept you more on your toes, or like a better setting maybe. Being in like a what's it called? Cul-de-sac or whatever, like a little neighborhood instead of a jungle with all the other prehistoric time stuff. Yeah, that is kind of cool, right? Thinking like, I don't know, like what if we are just in a time warp or something, you know, and we can be sent back or sent ahead at any time. Who really knows? It's kind of like our talk last time. We're not going to get into that type of video again today. Was the acting good? Like anyone notable, or is it all kind of new upcoming people? Pretty good. Anyone you recognize though, or not? Okay. Did the ending have answers, or was it like left unanswered? Like, did you leave the theater knowing how the movie kind of like ended, or are they leaving it open for like a second one, or did it like annoy you that they didn't answer anything? Everything. So they're probably just ending it there, kind of like just a cool movie. Not every movie deserves a second one either, you know. Some, well, not deserves, but like they just can't have one, you know. I mean, not every movie needs a sequel. 7.4. Yeah, probably not. It'd be too hard. It's not like a Jurassic Park, you know. Like it is what it is, you know. It is like in the form of like the plot and stuff, but like the acting and like the storyline isn't what I'm at. Yeah. But could be eventually, but I don't think it will be. We'll see. Did you see any new movies that are coming out that you want to go see, or like you know what's next or anything?
Yeah. I didn't see the series that comes out.
When does that come out?
I would say 20 years.
Okay, not too long though. I did see some previews for that. I think today, honestly. I think I saw them while they were showing the game earlier. I think it'll be good. Was that your rating? Was it 7.4 on that, or did I mess up on what you're saying? No, you haven't given out a rating for our movie yet. Oh, okay.
So, the movies I think would be coming out is the new Jason Statham movie is coming out, and Belly, another anniversary movie that came out as well. But rated, I would say like 9.5.
Okay, so pretty good then. Yeah, you enjoyed it. That's all that really matters. Man. Sci-fi, right? Definitely sci-fi. A lot of action. Well, you know what I mean with action. Can't really say the word on here. A lot of people going night night. Forever night night. I guess that would be an easy way out. Getting eaten by a dinosaur can't really be that painful. Maybe it could be. First couple bites if they don't bite through your brain or something, but.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the dino,
Huh?
it depends on the species of the
Yeah, that too, honestly. I know some of them don't like meat, though, right? Weren't some dinosaurs more like veggie driven? Whatever that's called? Yeah. See, Jay knows more big words than I do. I'm like, aren't they the plant ones? The plant eaters. My knowledge is, or my brain is filled with sports. That's it. Got some cool sports facts from like the early 2000s, but all the presidents? Nah. Yeah. Some stuff that interests you. I always liked history when I was in school. Like the pyramids, that type of history was fun. A lot of the wars were interesting to me. I feel like that's just kind of like a normal male, I guess, experience in high school or middle school. I never learned about them. I already forgot. It's been so long. And not like that I was like cool. I was like more like just intrigued, you know, like by like the guns and tanks and all that. But anyways, like I liked that stuff. I feel like I know a little bit about that, not all of it. And then what other history stuff? I like all the like 80s and 70s, I guess, like where I feel like we were like racing to do a lot of things. Being well, not in the 80s. By then we already did a lot of things, but I don't know. Some of that history is cool too. So that's like recent history though, you know. But old history, yeah. Like I would say wars were fun to learn about. Not like fun in general, but interesting to learn about. Like the movies were always cool. I would say, like because like in my school we watched Saving Private Ryan. Like come on, that's a goated war movie. Like it's crazy, it's sad, but it's a good movie. So watching that in school was fun. Any of like the old times were fun. Like not just the Egyptian time. Like Greece. Greece was always fun to learn about. The Roman Empire and same thing. What were the other ones? Like the Aztecas. Any like tribes. I really enjoyed learning about tribes. I think the way that they lived is really interesting to me. Do you have any other subjects you liked that wasn't like, or any of them? Did you like social studies too, or history? Yeah. Yeah, that too. Yeah, that was pretty fun. I wasn't a big math fan. Not a big math guy. Science was okay. I did enjoy chemistry. Chemistry was my science that I enjoyed. I liked making a lot of things, pouring like different liquids together, seeing it kind of bubble over. Which one? Sociology. Zoology. Oh, okay. You guys had that there? Oh, that's like as an elective. That's dope. For my elective, I would say I probably liked sociology. I liked learning like why people act the way they do, kind of type of stuff. That was always fun. What other ones did I take? I did enjoy a lot, even though like I don't enjoy it now. I would say like I think I would hate to be called to do what's it called, jury duty. But I did enjoy what's the class that you can take for that? What's it called? No. Law school's totally, like, that's a lot of money. It was some class or, like, elective in high school you could take, and you would do, like, a fake mock trial and all that. It's criminal justice. Criminal justice, yeah. It was fun, and you would, like, learn about stuff. We had to write a paper on serial killers. We each picked, like, one serial killer, so, like, that stuff was fun. Psychology I always enjoyed too. That was always one of my favorite electives. Computer? That would be cool. We didn't do that. I feel like it was a little bit before or after my time. I feel like we didn't have like all the cool, like I'm sure school now is crazy, like for some of the classes and like electives you can take. Ours were very basic when I was in there, but I did enjoy some of them. They were more fun than like your required classes, like your biology and your whatever 11th grade math was. That was horrible, geometry or whatever. But yeah, those are fun. A lot of history in there. Who knows if it's all real or fake, but I feel like it'd be like a lot easier like than people think to like fake history or like rewrite it. Like, all you have to do is put it in a textbook and then sell it to, like, 1 million people or billions of schools, and everyone learns it, and then next thing you know, that's what everyone thinks. But what do I know? That's a whole different conversation. That might have been the stupidest thing I ever said, so I don't know. I let it fly off my mind if I'm thinking about it. I'm just saying, like, I think it would be super easy. Like, if you wanted us to think some way, like, why wouldn't they do that? Or think something was worse than it really was or something. But who knows? Now you can't really do that anymore. I feel like we're in like such a digital world now that you can't like lie or really like anything. Like I really think like anyone that steals now is like an absolute idiot. Like cameras are insane, and they have like I feel like they have face recognition already. Honestly, I know they don't, But dang, dude, like you heard about like the mock cameras and all that, or the flock cameras, whatever they're called, that are popping up, and they can like read license plates and all that, and they can, yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't know, it's getting too crazy, man. We already talked about this last time. The speed of AI is off the charts. Like it's just growing like every month. It seems like it can do something new, and it's scary. But yeah, I don't know, a little different, right? We're always kind of like try to stick with our main stuff, and then it's just like we get through our main stuff so quick that we don't have anything else to talk about. I think it's that we're so like ready because we kind of like we don't rehearse, but we talk about what we're gonna talk about already before we do the video, and like about the stuff that we're just like firing off, we don't talk about, and then we actually have to like sit here and think for a second. So maybe we just shouldn't talk at all before our podcast and just do a video, and we won't even need to add in this little bullshit stuff. But if you guys enjoy the bullshit stuff, we'll keep it out. We've been doing it, and it's usually like you notice how it's always like a what's it called, like a wavelength, I guess I should say, or whatever it's called, like of what we were talking about. Like I swear, like one of our last couple sentences when we were talking about sports or whatever we were talking about before we got into high school subjects was about like history, and then or I don't know how we got onto it. But yeah, we always get like something always just brings us to a different conversation and it holds us. So pretty fun. Not sure what next week's gonna bring yet. Tuesday, who knows Tuesday? Tuesday's always weird. We might go out Tuesday, so we might not have a video yet. We haven't decided that. We're gonna have to figure that out for the rest of this day today. So if we do go out, it might be alright that we miss a day for a video because we're kind of tapped right now, other than sports and movie reviews, right? Nothing really fun going on. We know the fair's coming up, but Thursday, obviously, preseason's back up. We would have almost a week without doing a video. We would definitely have something to talk about. And Saturday, we already said maybe we'll go live Saturday. I know we're talking about doing that this week, but it didn't really work out. We had some stuff going on when I first got here, so. But maybe like since we have so much time that day, like where it's like we're gonna be hanging out during the Bills, maybe we could go live for the Giants one or something. So we'll look into that, talk about it on Thursday, see if that's something we want to do. Go from there on that. But yeah, Tuesday's definitely in the air right now, so at least we got this one out. A little different. It's looking like it's gonna be a 30-minute video. Not terrible. Not as good. Not as long as our last one, but hey, it's not every day you can do a 45-minute video. That was the meaning of life video, okay? That one meant to be long. That video could have been infinity. Infinite. Yeah, because we're kind of hit a stale point, you mean? Yeah. Were you talking about like our followers and stuff? Views? Or is that something different? Were you talking about like us switching it up a little? Is that what you said? Or was I just totally in a whole different zone? I really was kind of in my own zone while you were, and then I thought I heard you say something, so. Oh, okay. That's what I heard. Movie. Alright. Yeah, I was zoning a little, and it sounded like you were saying something different. Okay, my bad. Yeah, so Oak Street, preseason. What was your favorite history or class in high school, too? Let us know. There you go. We used to do daily questions. Maybe that's what stopped people from viewing us. If you made it this far, yeah, tell us your favorite subject in high school. I mean, other than gym, mine was history. We already made that known. And yours was? Oh, yeah, that's right, computer forensics. That'd be fun. What'd you do in that class? Like making them, or just like testing them, or seeing how they worked? So you know your way around programming. A little bit. When you were in school, you were? You're a wizard. Photoshopping? No. Yeah. Pretty fun, like we said. Don't know what we're doing Tuesday yet. We're here. We'll make a video. We always do. If we're out and about, maybe we'll make a short. Never know. Do need to get some more stuff for the channel. We've talked about that. But if we do go out, it would be for Jay's phone. So that's not pretty cool. We didn't mention that. Jay does. Yeah. Oh, okay. Little running out of space finally. Yeah, and you want to be able to do that stuff, right? But yeah, so honestly, might switch around the channel a little bit. You know, if my phone obviously doesn't have infinity space either. I do all this stuff on my phone. It's the only way we do it. If you guys couldn't tell, like obviously editing's not anything crazy. It's all over my iPhone. Anyways, though, so if Jay gets a new phone, might look a little different. Might be recording on his. Might be looking better. Might have better camera. But yeah, or we're gonna just show you guys phone, keep going the way we are. Yeah, pretty exciting. So we might go do that Tuesday, walk around the mall, kind of see, or get it. You know, maybe we'll get it Tuesday, and then that could be what our short is. But maybe we can do a short on Tuesday, asking the public if they know what phone would be the most accessible for you too, while we're at the mall. See if we get any answers while we're there. So something different. Yeah. It's on its last life. Half bar. What was those games that used to blink? The health bars used to blink half a health or half a heart. That's where you're on right now. Blinking red fast as hell. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. My phone's up there too. My phone's old. I got the 12 iPhone. I think they're on like 16 or 17 now, so it's 4 or 5 years old. But it still works. And I'm just running out of space, but mine works. Like mine's not slow. It just gets hot. If I'm like doing a lot of stuff on my phone, or if I'm in the heat, it gets super hot. Overheats. Yours turns off. Yeah, I don't want mine to start doing that though. So I need to. Yeah, that's not good. So yeah, probably definitely doing that Tuesday then. And yeah, see you guys. Or well, you guys. My bad. Yeah, Jay will have a new phone. New phone, new man. See you guys then. Peace.